In this video, I'll provide an overview of the peer review and feedback discussion board. Recall that I have two Airbnb research project modules at the top here. One has all of the resources and one has all of the assignments for easy access. But I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to this week's module, which has the specific content you need for the peer review and feedback discussion board. So right here is the link to the video that you're watching right now. And just below that is the link to the peer review and feedback discussion board with instructions. This is where you will upload your presentation for your classmates to watch and give feedback. As a reminder, you are to upload your presentation twice. Once to me in the presentation assignment link for grading, and once into the discussion board so that your peers can watch and give feedback. If you still need help with your presentation and you're not ready to upload it, please contact me immediately by email so we can work on it together. Let's go ahead and look at the peer review and feedback discussion board. So at the top, I've included a link to the same video if you need to rewatch it, and then here are the instructions. For this specific discussion board, I've put students into groups of 4. You need to upload your presentation by Thursday, and only those in your group can see your presentation. So the expectation is that everyone will watch 3 presentations, which are about 5 to 7 minutes long each. This should be manageable since you're only watching a few presentations, and more importantly, as you watch these presentations, you will give feedback based on the questions below here by Sunday. These dates are structured to give everyone time to watch and give feedback. The reason why this discussion board is incorporated into the project is that it's good practice to be critical of data being presented to you. So this will give you a chance to act as if you were a decision maker in a business being presented information. You'll want to ask yourself, how accurate is the data? Where did it come from? Does it look like it was set up properly? Is it trustworthy? Now this assignment is worth 15 points, 5 points for each presentation that you watch and provide a peer post to. If your group has less than 4 people, I will grade accordingly. And you do not need to evaluate your own presentation here in the discussion board, as you'll end up doing that in your self-reflection paper. I will also be providing my feedback directly into the discussion board. The feedback you receive from your peers and me in this discussion board will eventually be used for your reflection paper. So for your peer posts, you need to answer all 3 questions to receive full credit. So first, what questions or curiosities do you have about the presentation? And it can be related to the city, the business, the statistics being presented, anything at all. Secondly, you need to give at least one piece of positive feedback and explain why. So be specific. By highlighting what the person did well and why you value it, this lets them know what to continue doing in future presentations. This also reminds yourself about what you could do to make your own presentation better. And then the third item is to give at least one suggestion for improvement and explain why. Again, be specific. Sometimes this can be the hardest thing for us to do because we don't want to seem negative or hurt anyone's feelings. Remember, giving constructive feedback is not a negative thing as long as it comes from a place of learning and care for the other person and for ourselves. There's always something that could be improved upon. So be critical, be helpful, offer that suggestion for improvement. Remember to be respectful when giving feedback. Giving good feedback will help your peer have something to write about in their reflection. So the more feedback we give each other, the easier it is for us to write our reflections on our learning at the end of the course. If you have any questions at all, please email me or stop by my office hours to discuss.